Filipinos are not going to just lie down and let the Americans take over their country. A brutal war ensued, little known. This Philippine-American War lasted from 1899 to 1902, but really fighting lingered until 1913. And it's going to cost the lives. Their book says 100,000 Filipinos. I've read that the number's closer to 1,000,000 and 4,200 Americans. The war was hotly debated in the United States, and widespread atrocities were committed against Filipino people. The most popular method of torture was the water cure, which I'll talk about in class. Here is a political cartoon. School Begins, an 1899 cartoon from Puck. And we can see these children, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Philippines, Guam. That was the way that they were portrayed as children incapable of rule, but who can teach them the proper way? Of course, the United States and Uncle Sam. So just an image that showcases our imperialism at its worst. There's Emilio Aguinaldo, the Philippine leader. The Americans actually came up with a pretty interesting way to capture him, which I will also tell you. And once Aguinaldo was captured in the war, it came to a close soon after. So here is the American Empire. You have the Hawaiian Islands right here, about halfway between mainland United States and Asia. And you have Guam, you have the Philippines, and over here, Cuba, which is going to be granted its independence, but of course, America will have quite the influence there, in Puerto Rico, which is still part of America. So, Republic or Empire, the Anti-Imperialist League was formed, which included businessmen that opposed empire. Many racists were members of this league, not because they felt that imperialism was wrong, but because they didn't want people of color gaining citizenship and entering the country. Business people involved in business opposed it, worried about an influx of workers entering the country and competition. And then again, there were some that just opposed it because it was wrong to take over other countries. The principles of the Declaration of Independence were violated in doing this. McKinley called it benevolent imperialism. So you're uplifting these people in a nice way, but it was anything but nice. But the majority of Americans supported imperialism, led by Vice President Roosevelt and Senator Albert Beveridge, and the naysayers just could not stop the tide of imperialism. Here's another political cartoon. Uncle Sam having a little bit of trouble trying to control the natives that they've overtaken. All right, that concludes Chapter 17. See you next time.